So I'm taking you along with this process. Like I said, I'm gonna paint this. I have Valspar anti-skid porch floor and patio paint. It has a texture finish. I had purchased some extra flakes in hopes that that would help make it more slip proof, so on and so forth, and protect, of course, protect the wood. That's the main purpose of this. But I'm gonna go and tape probably maybe 1.5 feet, 2 foot from the bottom halfway, and then the other half will be white all the way around. So I'm gonna get this done, and I'm gonna start taping, and I'll put you on a time lapse, and hopefully we'll get at least first coat ready. Get the first coat done today, and if we have time later, we do second coat. Tape measure, so I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go up as far as the paint mixer stick goes, and that's what I did, and I think it'll be fine. You see, I'm not a professional painter, far from it, but for me, this is 2 coats, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I used 3/4 of a gallon. I did not do 2 coats on the wall. That's more for aesthetics for me. So I'm leaving that with 1 coat in the floor 2, and if there's anything that needs to be touched up, I will do so. But as of right now, I'm gonna let this dry overnight. Tomorrow, take the tape off, and I will do the walls. It's not necessary to do the walls, but we'll see. Alright, so this is about 2 days later. As you can see, it looks pretty good. I didn't take any of the tape up because I did decide I'm just gonna paint the walls white. So all I have to do is take this layer of tape off and then put a piece underneath to continue that line. I'm gonna take this tire off. I'm not gonna take the bracket off yet. I have to get somebody to weld it on the front, most likely, or I might just leave it there. I have to see, but that's my last thing I need to worry about. It's perfectly fine where it's at. So what you're gonna see me do is take up this top layer of tape and then retape it and tape off all the paneling, the light over there. Take off this tire, maybe tape that bracket off, and yeah, and you'll see me do that in a second. I'll put you on a time lapse. the first coat. I'm bringing you in to show you some details. Alright, so as you see, I had to improvise. I ran out of tape and I did not get any more, so I just made sure I taped off these silver sections here. And for me, where I live at, going to Lowe's or going to the hardware store is like going on a road trip because of traffic. So I decided, like I said, I just made the decision, all right, I'll paint to the edge when I go out, which I have to go out now, and do some other errands. I will go and get some blue tape, and what I'll do is, since I got my first coat, let this dry, give it an hour or so. You see, it's pretty decent. Like I said, I am far from a professional painter, but it looks pretty good. So yeah, I'm just gonna get the tape and go along the edge, and get that all done, and then do my second coat, and we should be good to go. So I'll catch you in a few. For you, it'll just be a few seconds, but for me, it'll be about 2 hours. So remember when I told you I was going to the store? I'll be back in about 2 hours. So it's about a week and a half, 2 weeks. As you can see, it snowed here, and it has been nothing but 20, 30 degrees, ice, snow. So all the painting has been put on hold. Right now, I'm gonna shovel around, and today's the first day above 40. So I'm gonna get the rest of these walls painted, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna put you on the tripod once I get everything sorted out, and put you on time lapse and continue the painting, and hopefully finish it today, which I should. So see you in the time lapse. So you see here, I ended up putting a piece of tape along the upper half of the gray and just putting another layer. It just seemed easier that way, so that's what I just did to make a fine line and get it done the right way, or as good as possible, I should say. It's not completely dry, but I'm gonna take the tape off so I can see what it officially looks like and see the finished product. And you see that I painted the doors. I'll show you here. See, I painted the doors gray. It's not completely dry yet, but got that all done. And like I said, I'm going to take this tape off so we can see what it looks like officially. Oh, and I did touch up the bottom, just any big globs of white that was there. You can see. All right, there we go. Like I said, not a professional painter, but the job's done and it looks pretty good to me. Let's see here, got everything clean, painted up. I have some acetone, maybe some of these little spots here, I might just come and get those little stupid details, but it's not a big deal. Or man, I got a little bit here. Definitely I got some here. I'm gonna try and get that off. The acetone should get that off, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, here it is. I am waiting for it to warm up a little more, and I'm gonna get everything situated. I got I'll put my toolbox over here. This is my layout of what I believe how I want it to be, how the layout to be. Put my toolbox against there. I just got like a decent sized Craftsman one. Put my hose reels here. I got a 3 stack. I'm gonna put my 225 gallon tank here. And I have a 100 and a 50 gallon. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to put in here for my bleach tank. But anyway, whichever one it is, one's gonna go here and then one's gonna go behind it. Bleach tank closest to the door, just for when that time comes, filling it up, I'll have that. And here is where I'm gonna have my GX690 belt driven pressure washer right here. I'm most likely gonna elevate it and put the gas tank underneath, or I'm most likely gonna elevate it and put my 4 gallon a minute underneath it for the time where if I do need it, it will be there. I'll have 2 machines I will never be without. And it's either I'm gonna put, like I said, I'm either gonna put that stacked machine here with the gas tank, or put the 4 gallon a minute over here. But I prefer to try and have all the water lines and everything on one side. But we'll see how it all works out. I'll do the layout and see what it looks like. But yeah, that's how I believe I'm gonna have it. And I'm gonna record the whole process, so I hope you enjoyed this video. For you, like I said, it's gonna be very short, but for me, it's been about 3 weeks in the works. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.